what's up everybody? Angelic Vixen here from Lucky by Nature. Today I am going to show you the most lethal weapon in Ark. You wondering what it is? It's the new Tek Railgun. This thing is a game changer. When I say it's OP, I am going to show you just how OP this thing is. It's deadly. I can't wait to show you, so let's get right into it. Alright, so let's first go over what it takes to actually get the Tek Railgun. Now, the first thing you need to know is you do need to beat Rockwell on Alpha. Online it says Beta, but when I tried Beta, it did not unlock this engram. You do need to beat it on the Alpha Rockwell. As of right now, unless Wildcard changes it. I think at some point they must have changed it because there's two different information, but from my personal experience, it's the Alpha Rockwell that you have to beat to unlock the Tekgram. Now, as far as resources to make it, it's 450 polymer, 120 metal ingots, 525 gas balls, 20 element, 55 black pearls, and 120 red gems. Now, I want you to keep in mind, this is not easy to get. Of course, having to beat Rockwell, having to get all these resources, but I can show you it is so worth the effort it's going to take to get this weapon. Alright, so now let's get into the really exciting stuff about this railgun and why it's actually a game changer. Okay, so it has a built-in scope that has a heat signature tracking function. So you can actually identify living creatures just by looking through the scope. You can see them in the distance. You can see them through rocks. You can see them through gates. You can see them through buildings. And the best part is you can shoot through them. This thing can shoot through walls. This thing can shoot past rocks. People can no longer hide from you, including creatures. This is going to be essential in PvP. It's going to be essential in cave runs. I mean, literally, this is the game changer of Ark. The railgun shoots, explosive plasma blasts, and you get off one shot before the weapon overheats. Now, that's the only disadvantage that I see to this weapon, is you shoot once, and then you have a several second delay before you can shoot again. So you're going to have to be very quick-witted if you're in like some sort of PvP battle. So if you shoot something, you're going to have to make sure you're ready to fight possibly with another weapon if they come at you in, direct combat. So just keep that in mind. That is the only thing I don't like about this gun, but I think it's a necessary thing because if you don't have it like this, this gun would literally be unstoppable. I mean, it's very dangerous. And as you go through this video, you're going to just see how dangerous this thing is. Alright, so I went from single player into our actual server to test this out with our stuff. So I wanted to see what, tame dinos look like through the scope. And as you can see, they are a different color. That way you don't mistakenly shoot the wrong thing, thinking, oh, it's wild or it's, our enemy if you're in a fight, so on and so forth. So you can see here that it is actually different. Now, I'm also going to show you the distances. So you can actually kill stuff through their gates, through their buildings, and you don't have to get so close that their turret towers, if they're close enough to their gates, can actually touch you. They cannot touch you, which is even more dangerous. Think about that. A lot of people put their turret towers pretty, close to their gates. Well, in this instance, this gun is far too dangerous for that. You need to actually move your turret towers further out to ensure that they can't get close enough to you to actually take out your dinos and your creatures through your gates, through your buildings. Alright, so I left Lucky by Nature and now I have my own individual tribe because I want to see what it looks like with an enemy tribe. So as you can see here, the color changes, so it's very distinct. You know exactly, the different colors, tamed, wild, and then other people's stuff. So you can see the color differences. I'm going to try to shoot inside Lucky by Nature's base. I actually see some weaknesses that we actually need to fix, which is great. This has actually been a great testing, stage to see. So I'm going to climb up over here, and the objective to this is to look at the dinos, see through the buildings, see how much stuff I can actually take out, and the turret towers cannot touch me. The goal is to kill Beast. So if he's ever ticked me off, ever in our marriage, I get to shoot him today. This is great. I love it. Anyway, let me show you how this is going to play out. This is very dangerous, and you're going to see it from Beast's perspective as well. Alright, so I am out of range of the turrets, which of course is a weak spot for the base. Now they cannot hit me, and as you can see here, I could literally shoot all of their dinos that are in the front. I can shoot the dinos that are in the buildings. A bunch of them are showing up in my scope. So this gets very intense. Like, you cannot keep your stuff safe if it's behind a gate any longer if someone has this gun. Okay, so now we're going to try to kill Beast. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. And I'm going to try to shoot through not just the gate. I'm not going to focus on the gate because online it says you can shoot through 5 metal behemoth gates and then still kill somebody on the other side. I'm going to try to shoot through the metal that's actually in aberration. You know how you have all this metal all over this place? You know, it's just in ruins. Let's try to shoot through that and actually kill Beast. So he's moving around trying to make it really difficult to hit him because, of course, if you're going to be trying to shoot a person, you have a moving target. It's no different than a creature, but of course, if they know they're being shot at, they're going to be jumping around, acting crazy, and you got to be, you know, precise, and it's pretty easy to miss. However, I am shooting through the metal, and I'm hitting him. So some of the shots actually missed him, and you can see it from his perspective where they got really close. So you're going to want to try to make sure that you don't miss, because if you alert somebody to what you're doing, the chances of them running and hiding and possibly getting so far away from you that you can't see them through the scope is going to be an issue. Of course, this is our test, so he's just trying to like dodge as many of them as he can. However, you're going to want to zoom in, because with a person constantly moving, it's a little easier to actually be more precise. So when you zoom in, they're dead. Just like that. Done. As you can see, you know, there's a lot of people that would say things like, oh, this is the most OP thing ever created in Ark. And, you know, a lot of times that's a disappointment for me. We try not to use those words very often unless we actually feel that way about an item based on us testing it and realizing just the capacity that it has. And this gun is OP. And the reason that it's OP is because of the, you know, the X-ray option, the heat signature option, the fact that you can shoot through behemoth gates, metal, nothing can stop you. That's what makes this gun lethal and OP. Will it break Ark? No, because people are very clever and they figure things out. They're going to figure out their defenses and they're going to be able to stop this from destroying them. Some will, some won't. But this gun is going to be a huge game changer for a lot of tribes. So fight your way to beating the Alpha Rockwell. Look for the videos. We will show you how to do it legit, you know, so that you can actually get there. We want everyone to be successful. And I would be very interested to go into a PvP battle with these guns and see who wins. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.